As the Lady Spikers continue to dominate on top of the standings of Pool C, the question is, can the Lady Bombers put up an upset? Good afternoon to all our volleyball fans watching. I am Mikey Abueg, your courtside reporter for today. Together with Kayla Reyes and Rhea Agas, we welcome you to Quick Set, brought to us by Smart. It really feels so good to be back, and for today, 3 thrilling games await us. With our first game of the day, the DLSU Lady Spikers will be going up against the JRU Lady Bombers at 1 p.m. For our second game naman, the UAE Lady Warriors will be going up against the UST Golden Tigresses at 3:30 p.m. For our last game of the day, the champions, the NU Lady Bulldogs, will be going up against San Beda at 6 p.m. Tingnan naman natin ano nga bang mga naging resulta ng ating matches yesterday. Yesterday, the Ateneo de Manila University won against Arellano in 3 straight sets. Meanwhile, San Beda won against EAC in 3 straight sets as well. But for our last game, it was a record-breaking 5-set matchup between the FEU Lady Tamaraws and the Adamson Lady Falcons, wherein FEU won in 5 sets. Meanwhile, tingnan naman natin isang record-breaking performance din from our super rookie yesterday, Shaina Netura, wherein she scored 35 big points. Now she holds the record with the most number of points in a match in the collegiate scene here in the Shakey Super League. Well, actually, Shaina had to rest pa yesterday during the 4th set, wherein she sprained her ankle, but she was eventually able to go back and extend the match into a 5th set. Truly, the super rookie is living up to the hype, wherein she is also the MVP of our recently concluded Shakey's Gville. But now that she's in the collegiate ranks, let's see saan pa nga ba makakarating ang pangalan ni Shaina Netura. Now let us hear from the captain, wherein she scored 35 points with 33 attacks and 2 blocks. Now, the record holder, Shaina Netura. Ngayon naman, let's hear from the captain of the JRU Lady Bombers, Kayla Hasareno, as she shares with us.
Hi everyone, this is Kayla Hasareno from Rizal University, and this is What If. If I am not a volleyball player, I would probably be a swimmer. Kasi po, gusto ko mag-triathlon. If I have a time machine, I would go back to my childhood days. Siyempre, sobrang nakaka-stressful being an adult na kaya gusto ko lang po bumalik sa pagiging yung childhood times kasi alam mo yun, laro-laro lang, walang masyadong iniisip. If I am a part of a girl group, I would be the main singer kasi tagilid tayo sa dancing. Konti lang. Nothing mamati. Oy, okay na po yun. Konti lang. If I win 1 million pesos, I like to buy a land property. Gusto ko po magtayo ng business. If I had one wish, which you bet? If I had one wish, gusto ko pong... Wait lang po, nakalimutan ko yung wish ko.
A few moments later.
If I had one wish, it would be to master every ability po para, you know, I can be good at everything that I can do. I do pala. I do. I'm Kayla Serrano of Rizal University, and that was What If.
And it's really nice to hear another side of our players off the court. Ngayon naman, we are inviting all of you to avail the Shakey Super League Bundle. The Shakey Super League Bundle is now available in 3 types, SSL 999, SSL Classic, and SSL Gold. Whether you're craving pizza, mojos, or pasta, there's a bundle for every appetite. And it gets even better. Classic and Gold bundles now come with a Shakey Super Card for even more perks and discounts. So order your bundle today, enjoy the game, and make it a win-win with Shakey's. Ngayon, saan nga ba natin mapapanood ang ating games for today? You can catch the Shakey Super League Preseason Championship live on the Smart LiveStream App and free and open to all networks. Also live on Smart Sports and Puso. So watch on Shakey Super League Facebook page and on TV at Solar Sports, Channel 70 on Sky Cable, Channel 59 on Cable Link in Metro Manila, and live on digital free TV in Mega Manila DT Channel 21. Tingnan natin sino nga ba ang magwawagi para sa ating first game of the day. Will it be the green from Taft or will it be the Lady Bombers?
Another triple header Sunday here at the Rizal Memorial Coliseum for our first match of the day. The DLSU Lady Spikers have a chance to sweep the preliminary round with the help of Lilay del Castillo as they take on Crisantha Batara and the rest of the Lady Bombers. An exciting first matchup we have this Sunday afternoon, which brings us to our match at hand, making a statement as the JRU Lady Bombers take on the DLSU Lady Spikers. Good afternoon, volleyball fans. I am Kayla Reyes alongside Rhea Raagas and Mikey Abueg on the sidelines. Rhea, third week na ng ating Shakey Super League Preseason Championship, and we're also nearing the next round of our tournament.
That's right, Kayla. Things are getting more exciting in this round. Of course, teams are trying to book a spot in Pool E and Pool F, and of course with the Taft-based squad, they are trying to make a statement, but yet they have to face JRU, who are also trying to make a statement of their own.
Definitely, the matches from here on out are only going to get more exciting and tougher. Let's now take a look at our updated pool standings after a full weekend of matches. Leading Pool A, we have here UAAP defending champions, the National University Lady Bulldogs, together with Ateneo de Manila University and Arellano, 2-1 record. For Pool B, we have UE and UST, both undefeated, and they will actually be battling it out in our next match. And moving on to Pool D, we have FEU at the top there. And let's now zero in, Rhea, on Pool C.
Of course, this game is going to be crucial for JRU in their hopes of improving their standing here in Pool C. If they win this match, they would equally stand with the Katipunan-based squad, while Salle will only need this one last match to finally sweep Pool C and dominate this pool.
Well, let's now look back at the previous performance of the JRU Lady Bombers, who are in search of their first win here in the tournament. They lost to Colegio de San Juan de Letran in 3 straight sets, 21-25, 10-25, and 14-25.
Well, JRU had a promising start in this match. However, they failed to tie up with Letran's 35 attack points with only 17 of their own. You can really see the discrepancy in the numbers here, Kayla, with 2 blocks compared to 8 of Letran. So really the question is, can JRU have a better performance today as they face off Pool C leaders in LaSalle?
Well, despite their loss in their last match, the 2 girls contributed for the Lady Bombers here, and that's Carila Hazareno, who we heard from earlier, and as well as Crisantha Batara. They both had 5 points respectively. For Hazareno, that's 3 coming off attacks and 2 coming off aces. And for Batara, on the other hand, that's all 5 points coming from attacks. Now, moving on to the Lady Bombers opponents for this match, we have their last game performance, wherein they defeated the Letran Lady Knights in 4 sets. So nakaisa dito ang Letran Lady Knights, wherein the score was 25-7, 25-21, 22-25, and 25-15.
That's right, Kayla. The Taft-based squad held a 39-29 advantage in spikes and also tallied more block points with 14-5, and as well as 9-5 advantage in the service aces, while also committing fewer errors, 29-35. Although a little struggle in the sets in that match, but still, can LaSalle complete a sweep in the preliminary round matches and defeat a struggling JRU squad today.
Well, leading the charge here for the Taft-based squad, we have our team captain, none other than Angel Canino, with 15 points, 11 of those coming from attacks, 2 blocks, and 2 aces. So, syempre, all-around game talaga tong si Angel Canino.
Well, as expected, the UAAP Season 85 Most Valuable Player and Rookie of the Year, Angel Canino, really helped LaSalle pick up their 3rd straight win here in the Shakey Super League, and consecutive MVP for Angel Canino, really a promising player to look out for on the side of LaSalle.
Well, aside from her 15 points output versus Letran, she also had a 16-point performance in LaSalle's victory over UP in their opening match, and which she followed up with this 15-point output versus Letran in their last game. So it's going to be exciting to see who will do the work here for LaSalle. Let's see if it will still continue to be Angel Canino or if other players from their squad will be stepping up.
Yes, and JRU will definitely have that comeback mindset, so which is also crucial for them, especially that they are facing dominant leaders in top C, that is the DLSU Lady Spikers. But yet again, they have to stop that dominating attacks coming from Angel Canino if they want to improve their standing here in Pool C.
Well, don't go away. We'll be back in just a short bit.
There's nothing like winning the game. For great times, great memories.
There's nothing like Shakey's.
With Smart Postpaid, enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
And that is our campaign for next year.
Approved! Shakey's, Shakey's, Shakey's!
Deliver tayo!
Happy? Get super happy delivery with Shakey's Super App. Free delivery. Exclusive deals. If it's late, it's free. Get super happy delivery with Shakey's Super App.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all!
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
afternoon, SSL fans. Welcome to the Rizal Memorial Coliseum for the Shakey Super League 2024 Preseason Championship. It's now time to meet our players. First, from the De La Salle University Lady Spikers. Starting with team captain number 12, Angel Canino. First libero number 4, Pia Rodriguez. Teammates number 1, Mikey Santos. Number 9, Rian Gonzalez. Number 13, Jules Tolentino. Number 15, Amy Provido. Number 16, Baby Jane Sureño. Number 18, Amor Ginto. Number 22, Lilay Del Castillo. Number 23, Vida Caringal. Number 24, Sandy Timaen. Number 25, Irina Escantor. Number 35, Maylee Sala. And their second libero at number 21, Jay Jesus. And now let's meet the players from the Jose Rizal University Lady Bombers. Starting with team captain number 3, Kay Hazareño. First libero number 5, Yan Alona. And their teammates number 2, Lay Amante. Number 6, Inday Laurente. Number 7, Jen Silverio. Number 8, Nicole Diala. Number 9, Trixie Rostro. Number 11, Sherry Dayame. Number 14, Ana de Tablan. Number 15, Shanine Presa. Number 16, Kring Batara. Number 17, Pat Del Pilar. Number 19, Jules Canoy. And their second libero at number 4, Gray Martinez. For match number 23. First referee, Mr. Christian Cortez. Your second referee, Mr. Nestor Matematico. It's now time to meet our starters. First, from the Jose Rizal University Lady Bombers. Let's call on to court team captain and outside hitter number 3, Kay Hazareño. Center number 6, Inday Laurente. Opposite hitter number 8, Nicole Diana. Outside hitter number 11, Cherry Tayame. Middle blocker number 16, Kring Batara. Another middle blocker number 17, Pat Del Pilar. And their starting libero at number 5, Yan Alona. Coaching Jose Rizal University Lady Bombers is Miss Mia Tiuseco. And now let's meet the starters for their challengers across the net, the De La Salle University Lady Spikers. Starting with team captain and outside hitter number 12, Angel Canino. Center number 13, Jules Tolentino. Outside hitter number 18, Amor Ginto. Middle blocker number 22, Katrina Del Castillo. Another middle blocker number 23, Vida Caringal. Opposite hitter number 25, Irina Escantor. And their starting libero at number 4, Pia Rodriguez. Coaching the De La Salle University Lady Spikers is Mr. Noel Orculio.
Let's meet our starters here for the Jose Rizal University Lady Bombers. We have Dayame, Diala, Del Pilar, Hazareño, Batara, Laurente, and Marian Alona as their starting libero. And on the other side of the court for the DLSU Lady Spikers, we have Del Castillo, Angel Canino, Juliana Tolentino, Caringal, Escandor, Nunyag, and Francesca Rodriguez as their starting libero. Making a statement here, the JRU Lady Bombers will try to get their first win of the tournament as they take on the DLSU Lady Spikers. Tolentino with the first serve here of the match. This set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. So Rhea, a mix of the senior high school team and the collegiate players here for De La Salle University.
Well, this is going to be exciting on the side of La Salle. As you made mention, Kayla, a mix of senior high players are up in the lineup for the TAF base squad, so it's an opportunity for them and also an opportunity on the side of JRU to bounce back from that loss in their previous match.
Also a glimpse of what's to come here for the future Lady Spikers.
Exactly.
JRU, meanwhile, getting first blood on the board. And make that 2-0 as Diala scores a point off the block.
Oh, that's a good early activation for Diala. And also a very wise move of her to actually make use of the hands of the blockers of La Salle. Well, we all know La Salle, they're really known for their blocking. So it's really crucial that you take advantage of these blockings from La Salle.
Perfect pass there by Canino. Ball still in play here. And JRU with 3 straight points after that down the line hit.
Good momentum so far we're seeing for JRU. Like I made mention earlier, Kayla, tong JRU, they have that comeback mindset after, miserably failing to the attacks of their previous match.
Good hit there by Lilay, but even better defense on the side of JRU. And a powerful hit there coming from Ginto.
You made mention of the potential in the promising lineup of La Salle here. And what a way to score a side out on the side of the TAF base squad.
So La Salle gets one on the board here. 3-1 is our score. Laurente sets up the middle. And Batara, who has been consistent all throughout this tournament, gets her first point of the match.
What I love about Laurente, Kayla, is yung ball distribution niya so far. Hindi siya nakatutok sa isang spiker lang. So, La Salle, medyo naguguluhan pa as to reading the sets of Laurente so far here in set number 1.
Good pass there. And a good pass, translating into a great setup here for Lilay Del Castillo.
It's deadly. If you're going up against Lilay Del Castillo in DLSU, and of course with a pass like that, you really have to give it to her. She's known for that aggressive attack in the middle, Kayla.
And that opens up opportunities for Juliana Tolentino to set up her spikers. But meanwhile, Del Castillo with a powerful service ace.
It's a timely one for Del Castillo.
This serve of the game is brought to you by Shakey's. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken in Mojo's now. So far, neck and neck match between these two teams. Although Castillo commits a service error. Tolentino to Caringal in the middle. Hazareno commits an error as that set was also quite far from the net.
It's a bold move coming from Hazareno. Also a good intention. You cannot afford to give up a free ball if you're going up against La Salle. That was a bold move. Unfortunately, she was underneath that ball.
Service error though committed by Salle here. So Batara, who's also one of the bright sparks that JRU showed in their last game alongside Carila Hazareno, now serving here for the Lady Bombers. Better pass for Salle, running attack to Karingal. Good defense by JRU. Tolentino with a dump.
Oh, wow.
Good defense by JRU so far. And no follow-up on the side of DLSU. JRU still with the lead here.
What a defense coming from JRU. The attack from Karingal and Angel Canino, or Tolentino rather. Good anticipation there.
So far, seniors of Salle not on the court. Well, Laika De Leon, Shevana Lapot, and Aliyah Malaluan sitting out this match to give some exposure to their fellow teammates.
Oh, but meanwhile, Angel Canino, not the best of sets, Kayla, no. It's already coming off an out-of-system play, but as we all know, Angel Canino, very versatile in the open area.
Being able to adjust to any kind of set given, kahit out of system man yan. Ball sit and play here for Salle. Laurente sets up Hazareno. Although that attack sails out, so point here for the girls in green and white.
And you can really see the frustration dun kay Hazareno after that attack. She already knew na late yung blockers ng Salle. She could have gotten that point. Unfortunately, too much muscle in that attack.
Canino with the serve here. Laurente to the middle. Good block there by Karingal. Hazareno from the opposite. And gets another point off the block. Which brings us to our first technical timeout.
With Smart Postpaid, enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
Shakey's Thin Crust, now with more cheese. Then incredibly cheesier.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power All access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
Welcome back to the Shakey Super League Preseason Championship. Everything's going right. Yan nga ang sabi ng sophomore lady spiker na si Lilay Del Castillo. We often see Lilay hyping up and motivating her teammates. But this girl from Caloocan shared with me what keeps her motivated is knowing that the dream that she is living is not for her alone, but rather also for her family, former coaches, and her nanay who passed away last year. There is an added motivation every time she goes to training and plays inside the court, knowing that she has an angel from above looking after her. So watch out as we see this softie bring in more swag inside the court and help her team get their third straight win. Kayla Andrea?
Well, thank you for that, Mikey. Lilay Del Castillo, so far, a very impressive run here in the 2024 Shakey Super League Preseason Championship and has been steady all throughout their matches, leading the team, even if she's just a sophomore.
Yep, and what I love about her, Kayla, is, you know, that swag that she has, a very classic LaSalle swag. But this time, Karingal scores a point for her team.
As she serves now, fresh off high school actually. We saw her play in just a few months ago in the Shakey's Girls Tournament, wherein she played for De La Salle pa. So another service error committed, quite a few already committed by the Lady Spikers. Tolentino to Del Castillo in the middle. Laurente to Diala. And miscommunication here on the side of LaSalle on who was gonna get that ball.
What I love again about Laurente is that really maximizing the offense of her attackers, and that time around going through Diala.
Good receive there by LaSalle. Out of system play here. That one outside, so point for LaSalle.
Errors will definitely not help JRU if they would want to maintain this lead here in set number 1.
So Julian na Tolentino on deck now to serve. Good serve. Rodriguez sets up Canino in the back. Good defense by Laurente.
Nice set.
And that attack goes wide. Another point here for LaSalle.
Although a good intention to go for that down the line attack. Again, unfortunately, Dayame underneath that set. But what a set that was from the libero of JRU. Not the best of first ball passes, but really made the most out of that second ball.
Good save there by Rodriguez. Canino from the back, off-speed attack. Diala from the opposite. No touch there, so another point for LaSalle. So JRU struggling quite a bit here in terms of their attacks. Committing a few back-to-back errors. Timeout now called by Coach Mia. Let's listen in.
Ilaban nyo, huwag nyo masyadong pag nakita nyo yung bola, ay nakita nyo yung blockers, huwag nyo masyadong i-overthink. Dali nyo dun, no? Nakapusos ka dun, alam mo, kaya mo pumusos dun eh. Bakit tapit ka ng kabig dito sa labas? Turo mo kung saan mo dadalhin.
That huddle was powered by Smart 5G.
That's a much-needed call for time coming from Coach Mia. Reminding the girls na wag mag-overthink because they actually have the momentum here so far in set number 1, Kayla. Unfortunately, medyo nahihirapan lang sila in maintaining that momentum because of the errors in their attacks. And also, Coach Mia was very particular in that last timeout to target cross-court in their attacks kasi dun sila nakakakuha ng puntos.
Definitely a good call for time as you mentioned, Rhea. Medyo sunod-sunod na din yung errors, but Lilay Del Castillo with a monster block here. No coverage on the side of JRU. This block is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now.
That was a timely block coming from Lilay Del Castillo.
Making her presence felt as she is in the front line. Laurente to the middle. And point here for LaSalle. No one there to safeguard the net for JRU.
A little miscommunication on the side of the Lady Bombers. 3-point lead for LaSalle.
Good serve from Tolentino. Hazareno, good adjustment from the back. Ginto, no one there to get that ball for JRU. Huge gap in their floor defense. This spike is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now.
And what a set that was, Kayla, from Tolentino. And also that fake approach from Del Castillo really challenged the blockers of JRU.
Huge gap in the floor defense, as I mentioned. And an ace here from Tolentino, giving LaSalle a 5-point lead in the first set.
Well, this is crucial now for JRU. It seems like LaSalle, they're slowly gaining that momentum here in set number 1.
Better pass here by Alona. Ginto again from the wing. Free ball here for LaSalle. Tolentino chooses Del Castillo and ends that rally on an emphatic note.
Oh wow, Del Castillo. Again, her time here in the front row has been spot on so far.
This cool play is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now.
With Smart Postpaid, enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
Back from the second technical timeout in the first set. DLSU with a 6-point lead so far against the Lady Bombers, who are in search of their first win in the tournament. Attack from the open side. Good defense there by LaSalle. Ginto adjusts to that set, although unable to get that across.
A good defense there from LaSalle. Unfortunately, Ginto could not get that ball over.
Better pass there by LaSalle. Ginto from the opposite. Laurente to the middle.
Ooh!
That was close, but Ginto unable to get that ball across. So back-to-back points here for JRU as Del Pilar continues to serve.
And you know what, Kayla, what I love about JRU is that sa mga service nila, they're really trying to target Angel Canino, perhaps to slow her down here.
Definitely she is the player to watch out for in the side of LaSalle. Violation there by JRU.
Again, errors piling up for JRU.
Ginto now on deck to serve for LaSalle, one of the newer players. And she scores an ace with a little help from the net.
It's a lucky shot coming from Ginto, although the intention was there to go for that short serve. But ganun talaga yung tendency ng mga float serves, Kayla, no? Bigla na lang bumababa. So it's very crucial or very dangerous rather if you go for that short serve tas bigla siyang bababa. But unfortunately, yung intention ni Ginto to go for that long serve, medyo napasobraan in that last serve.
But still, LaSalle with a 5-point lead. Earlier, as we began the set, Rhea, medyo dikit ang score ng dalawang koponan. Pero this time, we see LaSalle starting to pull away. After that, Angel Canino hit off the block. Take a look at this replay once again.
Really, Angel Canino just powering through every attack.
Good serve there by Del Castillo. Free ball here for JRU, although Escandor overcooking that free ball.
This is an opportunity for JRU to redeem that momentum they have gained earlier on here in set number 1.
Tolentino to Escandor. Laurente to Hazareno. Good save there by the libero. Canino. Hazareno tries again The defense of LaSalle is there. Canino with a powerful hit to end that rally.
But you know what, Kayla? The defense of JRU in really, defending the attacks of Angel Canino, parang nababantayan nila. But this time, napa-time out itong LaSalle. Let's listen in.
Tuloy natin. Okay?
Yes, coach.
First ball, pag alanganin, lagay lang nyo dun sa gitna. Guys, ayos tayo. Mas mataas sa'yo tumalon. So anong gagawin mo? Titibayan mo, at saka nagagano, no? Titibayan mo yung block mo. Okay? Tara!
That huddle was powered by Smart 5G.
Well, I take that back, Kyla. That timeout was actually called by JRU, and the instructions given by Coach Mia there was mainly on the blockings, especially they're up against Angel Canino. Andun na kasi yung depensa sa floor defense ng JRU, but unfortunately, hindi nakakapag-keep up yung blockings nila, which is also crucial in slowing down the attacks of Angel Canino.
So some subs here for the girls in green and white. Escandor and Tolentino heading out, and Soreño and Salang in the ball game now for LaSalle. Salang playing setter. Again, our all-to-play rule is in effect. So we'll see a different batch of faces come our next set. Salang overcooks that serve as well. So too strong of a serve. Batara of the Lady Bombers now on deck. Salang to Canino. And Canino just so quick to get to that ball, unleashing another powerful spike.
And that time around, Angel Canino in the right pin.
This cool play is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now. Canino taking charge here for LaSalle. Although, another service error. So substitutions now for JRU. Silverio in the ball game for Del Pilar. As we reach the tail end of our first set. Good setup to the middle. And Diala scores a point for JRU here.
And no one was there for that defense on the side of LaSalle.
That smart power play was brought to you by Smart Power All 99. Load now. LaSalle was not ready for that ball to roll over the net. Short serve by Hazareno. And Ginto gets another point here. So far, doing good as the open spiker for LaSalle.
Now that set was actually short for Ginto. You can see in her attack there. And unfortunately for JRU, hindi nila nabasa yung attack ni Ginto.
Laurente, 1-2 play here. Good save by LaSalle. Attack from JRU. Salang chooses Soreño rather. And another point off the block coming from the Lady Bombers.
Again, ito yung kulang for JRU. Kanina, they started off with a good ball distribution, activating Hazareno, Dayala. And medyo natigilan sila nung nagka-momentum ang LaSalle, but this is what they need right now.
So lead down to only 4 now. Diala from the opposite. Posted alive here. Laurente to the middle. And LaSalle gets that point. And props to Salang, actually tripping as she gets to that, as she was trying to go for that second touch or that set, but still being able to do so even if she was on the floor.
And what a defense being shown actually by both teams here, Kayla, in set number 1.
Baby Jean Soreño, one of the seniors here for LaSalle, gets an ace on the libero of JRU, which puts them at set point here in the first set.
For JRU, they can't afford to commit an error now that LaSalle will only need a single point to close this set.
Strong serve by Soreño. And that's an ace as we end the set, falling right on that end line. Good target there by Baby Jean Soreño. So first set score is 25-18 in favor of the girls in green and white.
There's nothing like winning the game. For great times, great memories.
There's nothing like Shakey's.
With Smart Postpaid, enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
And that is our campaign for next year.
Approved! Shakey's, Shakey's, Shakey's!
Deliver tayo!
Happy? Get super happy delivery with Shakey's Super App. Free delivery. Exclusive deals. If it's late, it's free. Get super happy delivery with Shakey's Super App.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all!
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
The Shakey Super League bundle is now available in 3 types: SSL 999, SSL Classic, and SSL Gold. Whether you're craving pizza, mojos, or pasta, there's a bundle for every appetite, and it gets even better. Classic and Gold bundles now come with a Shakey Super Card for even more perks and discounts. So order your bundle today, enjoy the game, and make it a win-win with Shakey's. So, Ria, let's take a look back at what happened in that first set. LaSalle winning that first one in 25-18. A very slow start though for the girls in green and white, but we saw some contributions from Ginto and Canino. Meanwhile, for JRU, a good start coming from them and very fast tempo as we began that first set.
Well, it was actually because of Laurente who actually, activated early on her attackers in Deyala, Batara, and even attackers coming from the middle, and in turn, hindi nakakahabol yung LaSalle in their blockings. But fortunately for the LaSalle, nakagain naman sila ng momentum in the latter part of set number 1 and actually bagged set number 1 here. And ito na nga yung numbers. We see LaSalle medyo nagkulang sa attacks with 11 points and JRU 10 points, but bumawi naman ang LaSalle in terms of their aces with 5 aces compared to 0 of JRU. But yet again, it's really a struggle on the side of JRU in that set.
So some of our volleyball fans in attendance. We have Bongay Gaston in the Rizal Memorial Coliseum as we witness another triple header Sunday. So right now, DLSU against JRU for our second set, and then followed by UE versus UST. Both teams, Rhea, still undefeated.
Right.
And for our last match, we have NU taking on San Beda University for our game at 6 p.m. later. Actually, we see already a lot of UST fans in the Coliseum. This set is brought to you by Shakey's Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. So this time, different players for both squads. As again, our auto-play rule is in effect. As Salang takes care of business and puts that one away.
Again, the all-2-play rule is going to be a good opportunity for all teams to fill in the players from the second stringers. So this is going to be an exciting one for both teams in JRU and LaSalle.
So Soreño and Provido, veterans from LaSalle, leading the team here in the second set. But an attack error coming from JRU. So another point for LaSalle. 2-0 is our score. Serve goes out for Salang. For the JRU Lady Bombers, we have Mali Amante to serve for her squad. Out of system play here for LaSalle. Good adjustment coming from Soreño.
You can really see the veteran move of Jean Soreño in that attack. Not the best of sets, but really made the most out of that set. And a wise attempt to go for that off-speed kill.
And knowing exactly where to bring that ball to that middle zone of JRU. But meanwhile, an attack here coming from Kanoy of the Lady Bombers.
Ito yung kinakailangan ng JRU. Kinakailangan nila mag-side out. And it's going to be dangerous for them if malalamangan pa sila ng score from LaSalle here in set number 2.
And a service ace here coming from Shanine Preta on the end line of LaSalle there. Take a look at that serve falling right on the line.
It's a good ball placement. This is a challenge actually, Kayla, no, for Amy Provido and Jean Soreño in their responsibility as the seniors of the team here in the floor. And this time, back-to-back aces naman for JRU.
So Rodriguez coming in for De Jesus. Back-to-back aces here for Shanine Preta, stepping up for the Lady Bombers. Salang sets up Soreño. Free ball here for LaSalle. Salang to Soreño, although a free ball for JRU this time. Ooh, tight set. Although Limain touches the net, so an error for LaSalle. Free point for JRU.
It's a tight set coming from Angel Provido. Amy Provido, rather.
JRU with the lead this time in the second set. LaSalle struggling with the reception. Rostro. And a point here for LaSalle. Both teams very slow start and, if I may say, quite disorganized as we begin this second set. This block is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now.
You mentioned it, Kayla, parang nahihirapan pa both teams in gaining that momentum here in set number 2.
But let's see if things start to change here. Although an attack error committed by Rostro.
Well, that attack error will definitely not help JRU in trying to get that momentum.
Provido here with a serve. Bretta sets up Rostro, but she gives up a free ball. Point here for LaSalle. Medyo nagkakagulo nga ang dalawang koponan natin in terms of their defense pattern.
And so far for LaSalle, yung mga pasa nila, their first ball, medyo madikit sa net. Kaya hindi sila makaka-establish ng offensive system nila.
Definitely, and they also have very talented spikers in the front. They have Soreño, Gonzalez, and Dimain. But that point goes to LaSalle as another attack error committed by JRU. Good serve there by Provido. Underhand set for JRU. Dimain goes for that drop. And that attack goes wide once again as we reach our first technical timeout. Score is 8-5 in favor of LaSalle.
With Smart Postpaid, enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
Shakey's Thin Crust, now with more cheese. Then, credibly cheesier.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
This Shakey Super Fans of the Game is brought to you by Shakey's. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. LaSalle fans in attendance here in the Rizal Memorial Coliseum to watch these girls take on the Lady Bombers. LaSalle still undefeated in the tournament and hoping to end the preliminary round at the top of their pool. That's Pool C. Better receive here for LaSalle. Gonzalez brings that one over. Salang to Soreño. Ball still alive here for JRU. Free ball for LaSalle. Good play coming from the girls in green and white. And Dimain ending that rally. That smart power play was brought to you by Smart Power All 99. Load now.
What a set coming from Salang. Di natin yung nakita even in the previous set yung mga combination plays, and this time finally activating those kinds of attack.
And that's the importance really of a good receive. It opens up all opportunities for Salang or Tolentino to set up their spikers. Free ball here for JRU. Salang chooses Dimain. And Dimain breaks down that block.
Finally, a good setup job again from LaSalle. Although galing yung atake, galing yung first ball from an attack from JRU, but still Salang very calm in that set.
Alonia sets up her teammate. A free ball given up by JRU though. Demain will try. Asks for a check, and there was a check in that last sequence. So another point for LaSalle. Timeout called by Coach Mia. Let's hear what she has to say.
Kakaintindihan, tingin sa bola. Pagpatong, hindi naman short bibigay yung bola tapos aakyat sa mag-isa, di ba? Isa lang yung motion ng bola. So tingnan nyo, parang nahuhuli nyo yung patong. Sad, laban mo! Tara, tara! Tara! Huminga kayo ng maayos. Isa-isa. Isa-isa. Go, go, go!
That huddle was powered by Smart 5G.
Well, I have to agree with Coach Mia in that last timeout. They really have to take things one at a time here in set number 2 now that LaSalle has gained quite a comfortable lead. But of course, it's going to be a long way for JRU if they want to tally the score here in set number 2.
LaSalle with a 5-point lead. Powerful serve once again coming from Sereno. Delivering the goods from the service deck.
And she ended set number 1 actually with 2 consecutive aces. So it parang atake na rin yung service ni Jean Sereno here.
Yes, coming from a jump serve. Very hard to receive. Tight set here, but Demain with an emphatic kill.
But I have to give credit to Salang in that set.
This spike is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now.
Ang pagka-aggressive ni Salang, no? Kinuha niya talaga yung bola para siya yung mag-set. That was a good intention and an execution from her.
Another service ace here coming from Jean Sereno, knowing exactly where to bring or target her services.
You mentioned it, Kayla. And what I love about Jean Sereno is aside na parang atake na nga itong serve na to, but really, yung target niya in that serve, iniiba-iba niya. Oh, wow.
Another serve. That's consecutive aces here by Sereno. And same target, all in the long ball or all in the end line.
And remember, Kayla, in set number 1, 5 service aces coming from LaSalle. And so far, nakadalawa na itong si Jean Sereno here in set 2.
Salang to Sereno. And Sereno doing the heavy lifting here for LaSalle as they have a 10-point lead. This girl really stepping up as we reach our second technical timeout.
With Smart Postpaid, enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
Back from that second technical timeout, Baby Jean Sereno with 7 points, 5 of those coming from her service aces and 2 coming off attacks. Stellar performance so far.
16 services.
So 10-point lead here for LaSalle.
Oh, wow.
Make that 11. Good net presence coming from Salang.
And hindi yun magiging posible, Kayla, if not because of the serve of Jean Soreño. And again, Salang continues to be an aggressive blocker here.
Another service ace. Wow, huge points here for Baby Jean Soreño, and that forces JRU to call another timeout. Try and break the momentum by LaSalle.
Kung ba tayo nyo tapatan yung bola, hindi siya float, hindi siya gumagalaw, kailangan lang nyo puntahan yung bola. Alamin nyo kung nasan kayo sa court. Okay? Pag alanganin, lagay nyo lang sa gitna. Kakaintindihan, lagay nyo lang sa gitna yung bola. Walang bola, walang makagalaw.
That huddle was powered by Smart 5G. So some of the LaSalle seniors not in playing uniform for today's match. That's Lapot, Ordiales, Laika De Leon, and Malaluan, giving some exposure or a chance to play for senior high school players of LaSalle as well as the rookies in the collegiate division. Salang with a 1-2 play. Dayame. And Dimain, so much confidence as she went up for that attack.
Making use of the hands of the blockers of JRU and really going for that off-block attack. But you know what, Kayla, going back to the timeout of Coach Mia earlier, now that Jean Soreño is on deck to serve, sabi niya, tapatan lang yung jump serve because ang tendency, hindi mag-wave yung jump serves as contrary to float serves. But again, Soreño commits an error in that serve.
But LaSalle with a comfortable lead here, 19-7. And Soreño scored so many aces in this second set, even in the first set as well.
A little miscommunication on the side of LaSalle.
This time si Silverio naman naka-ace para sa Lady Bombers. Salang to Dimain, adjusts to that set. Laurente. Good defense there by LaSalle. Free ball here for JRU. Underhand set to Dayame again. And a 1-2 play there by Salang. Although, wow, Rian Gonzalez not in position there. Lucky break here for JRU.
It was a good effort, a good chase actually from JRU. Ano, hanggat buhay pa yung bola, Kayla, no? And a missed time block there from LaSalle.
Let's now hear from Mikey Abweg on the sidelines.
Cherry Dayame is feeling enthusiastic today as she will be going up against her volleyball idol, Angel Canino. Cherry actually shared with me that looking back, she never actually thought that playing in this level was possible. Kung saan nga ay mapapanood pa siya sa TV dahil dati nga napapanood lang niya ang kanyang mga idols. With that being said, what actually inspires her even more is Angel Canino's achievements at a very young age, kung saan nga ay ang layo na ng narating nito, and she uses this role model of hers to continue pushing herself forward. How about you, Kayla and Rhea? Who are your volleyball idols?
Well, I have too many to mention,
Yes.
Mikey, but for Cherry Dayame, so far leading the charge here for the Lady Bombers. And it's great to see and hear actually that her idol is Angel Canino. And how lucky is she to be able to go
Right.
against her very own idol in today's matchup.
Actually, ako din, Kayla, idol na idol kasi Angel Canino.
That attack from LaSalle sails out, and Dayame still on deck to serve, actually contributing a lot to the points of JRU. That's Dayame, Diala, and Hasareno earlier, which we saw in the first set. Missed set there by Salang.
JRU, a little run from them. No, medyo nagsastruggle itong Lasal in there. In terms of actually yung communication nila kung kanino yung kukuha ng bola, ng second ball.
Good pass there by De Jesus. And good decision-making as well coming from Salang to go for that 1-2 play. This cool play is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now. She saw the gap in the middle part of the court of the Lady Bombers. So easy point there for LaSalle.
Wow.
As Preta scores a point, soaring over that those LaSalle blockers rather. This spike is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now.
That was a good execution. To target down the line in that previous sequence.
Good adjust there by Provido. That set was too low for her. Preta adjusts here. Salang to the open side.
Wow.
And great hit there coming from Mikey Santos.
And no one was there for the defense on the side of JRU. Also a good set for Santos.
Good pass here by JRU. And Diala, so far consistent here for the Lady Bombers, unfazed by Salang and Santos in the front.
Kanina siya yung madalas nakakapag-score in set number 1 for JRU. So it's really crucial na mapa-activate siya here in the second set.
Salang to Santos in the opposite. And missed contact on that last sequence. So point here for JRU.
It's very crucial for JRU to actually take advantage of the errors being committed by LaSalle here.
Salang to Soreño for that combination play. And Jean Soreño, mapa frontline, mapa backline. You know you can count on her to deliver here for LaSalle.
Also, that was a good combination play. Medyo mahirap yun, Kayla, actually, no? Kasi si Jean Soreño is a lefty and attacking from the left area. But unfortunately, Santos commits a service error here.
So Shanine Preta got a couple aces also earlier. Now on deck again to serve for JRU. Salang to Demain. That one hits the antenna.
Well, LaSalle, they only need 2 points to secure set number 2. Pero medyo nahihirapan sila, Kayla, no? Kasi yung errors nila patuloy pa rin. While for JRU, they have to double their efforts here in the second set.
Definitely a lot of errors committed by LaSalle. Earlier, we had a huge gap in the score, pero nakahabol din ang Lady Bombers. And they continue to do so as Diala scores another point.
You know what I love about JRU, Kayla, is that, well, compared to LaSalle, hindi sila ganun katangkad, but they're really maximizing and taking advantage of the hands of the blockers.
And credits as well to Laurente.
Yep.
One of the seniors naman for JRU. activating all her spikers. As we have contributions from Diala and Dayame.
Oh,
Good defense by Rizal, although that one sails out and Dayame gets that point. Great net presence there.
and again, for JRU, meron ng Diala, Dayame na activate na. And that's because you mentioned it, Kayla, the ball distribution of Laurente.
Rizal struggling to close out this set. One-handed set by Salang. Turns into a point here by Demain.
It was a good setup job from Salang. Medyo madikit na yung first ball sa net. Crafty setup job from her. Puts LaSalle in set point.
Provido commits a service error.
Although a good intention from Provido to go for that high pressure serve. But for JRU, they can't afford to commit an error here.
Soreño. And just like the first set earlier, Rhea, Soreño closing out this second set as well. This time with an attack.
With Smart Postpaid.
There's nothing like winning the game. For great times, great memories.
There's nothing like Shakey's.
With Smart Postpaid, enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
And that is our campaign for next year.
Approved! Shakey's, Shakey's, Shakey's!
Deliver tayo!
Happy? Get super happy delivery with Shakey's Super App. Free delivery. Exclusive deals. If it's late, it's free. Get super happy delivery with Shakey's Super App.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Powerall. All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
The Shakey Super League bundle is now available in 3 types: SSL 999, SSL Classic, and SSL Gold. Whether you're craving pizza, mojos, or pasta, there's a bundle for every appetite. And it gets even better. Classic and Gold bundles now come with a Shakey Super Card for even more perks and discounts. So order your bundle today, enjoy the game, and make it a win-win with Shakey's. Set number 2. A very dominant set here by DLSU. So Soreño really raining service aces on the side of LaSalle. Although LaSalle had a hard time closing out the set and medyo pinahabol nila ang JRU even if they had a huge gap in the first set.
That's right, Kayla. In the latter part of set number 2, medyo nahihirapan nga ang LaSalle in closing out the set kasi may nakakommit silang errors, but unfortunately for JRU, they could not keep up with LaSalle here in set number 2. As we see here, DLSU dominating the attack points 15-7 and 1 block compared to 0 of JRU. And again, the 4 service aces of LaSalle, if I'm not mistaken, 3 of which came from Jean Soreño, although JRU had their 3 aces as well. But again, JRU could not keep up sa 15 attacks of LaSalle here in set number 2.
So a good set number 2 coming from both of these squads rather. And in just a short bit, we will be starting set number 3. So lineup of both teams similar to the second set of players fielded in earlier. So set number 3, this set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojos now. Laurente doing a good job so far as the playmaker of the Lady Bombers. Good blocking there by Provido. Ginto. Attack from the wing. Although number 11, Dayame, too much power on that last hit.
Dayame was also underneath that set.
Good receive by JRU. Rodriguez was there. Ginto, again, really unfazed by whoever or no matter how tall the blockers are in front of her, still really gonna penetrate through the hands of those blockers.
Close na yung blocker for Ginto in that last sequence, Kayla, but really, she just tries to power through every attack.
And a service ace here coming from LaSalle. That's care of Salang.
Again, yung mga service ace din from LaSalle yung nagko-contribute ng points nila so far in this match. They're really trying to take advantage of that, I would say, convenient point.
So 4 points already for our playmaker here. That's Mail Salang. Laurente sets up Diala. And that attack goes wide for JRU.
Although that intention to go cross-skirt was good from Diala. But napa-time out si Coach Mia. Let's listen in.
Hindi pwede ganun. Pinaghihirapan natin yung movement. Pagkatapos pagdating sa dapat period, i-outside natin. Wala tayong kalaban-laban doon. Guys, todo na ninyo. Kanina pa kayo di ba? Wala nang next set. Wala na. Itodo nyo na ngayon.
That huddle was powered by Smart 5G.
You can really feel the frustration of Coach Mia in that last timeout. She made mention na nakakapag-establish naman sila ng pasa, but unfortunately, hindi nila natatranslate into a point kasi nag-e-error sila and wala na silang kalaban-laban if they commit an error.
And I like how she mentioned that there's nothing to lose here in this third set against Salle. And para mailabas din ng kanyang mga players ang the real way they play.
At this time, si Laurente again, that crafty reverse set.
I'll now turn you over to Mikey Abueg on the sidelines once again.
The middle of things, yan nga ang sabi ni Coach Mia Choseco when I asked her about the progress of the Lady Bombers. She admits that the girls still lack gelling inside the court, but she said, and I quote, "As long as we know our job, we have a fighting chance to win." Kailangan nga lang daw nilang buuin ang kanilang mga loob. And during the huddle before this set, Coach Mia emphasized na wag tayong magpapaiwan. Ang bola walang paa pero tayo meron. Kaya naman she is asking the girls to take charge and if possible, overtake. Kayla and Rhea?
Oh, thank you for that report, Kayla. I really have to agree with Coach Mia. Yung mga reminders niya sa girls in her previous timeouts, so it's really more on the execution. And although medyo nakukulangan siya sa gel ng team, But you can really see din naman the efforts of the girls trying to match it up with the tempo, the speed of LaSalle. And maganda yung pinakita nila in set number 1. So if they could continue that momentum here in set number 3, it's going to be a much needed one, I would say.
And actually, JRU giving LaSalle a hard time. It's not an easy, game for LaSalle here. Our first set ended 25-18, and for the second set, 25-20. JRU even climbed up from that huge gap or score deficit that they showed in the second set. But meanwhile, LaSalle with a massive block. This block is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now.
That was a well-timed block from the high-leaping blocker in Amy Provido.
Although those service errors are not going to help with the momentum, rather on the side of this staff-based squad. They only lead by 2 here in the third. Salang to Demain. And Rodriguez unable to get to that ball.
It's a good side out from JRU. Ito yung pinakita nila sa set number 1, Kayla, yung lagi silang nagsa-side out tuwing nakakapuntos itong LaSalle. So if they could continue that, we have here Dayame with 5 points.
Yes, Dayame and Deyala doing the heavy lifting for JRU.
This time, LaSalle scoring a point.
Care of Demain. Stepping up for LaSalle despite being one of the rookies. Hasareno. Salang to Santos. And no one there to defend that ball for JRU.
That was a good reverse set coming from Salang. And a good execution from Santos as well.
That Smart Power play was brought to you by Smart Power All 99. Load now.
With Smart Postpaid, enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
Shakey's Thin Crust, now with more cheese. Then incredibly cheesier.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
Well, Rhea, take a look at this crowd here in the Rizal Memorial Coliseum as they await our next match. Actually, a very exciting one. UE and UST both undefeated. And their fans already seated and excited for that matchup. Gonna be an exciting one for sure as both teams race to the top. Meanwhile, DLSU with a 2-point lead in the third. They also are leading 2-0 in our first match this triple header Sunday. Meanwhile, Demain continuing to do the damage on the side of LaSalle here.
That was a good setup job from Salang to Demain, targeting cross-court.
This spike is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now. Misreceived there by JRU. Free ball given up. Demain again. And Lilay Del Castillo taking charge in the middle, putting that one away.
Well, I love how calm and composed Lilay Del Castillo was in that last attack. Inintay niya talaga yung bola, Kayla, no? And went for that dump.
Silverio now back in the ball game here for the Lady Bombers. Coach Mia trying to shuffle her players around, trying to see what combination works. Good defense there by De Jesus, although Demain unable to get that one across.
It's a bold move from Demain. That set was a little far off the net.
Salang adjusts. And lucky point here by LaSalle.
Fortunately for JRU, no one was there for that second ball. And a little miscommunication.
Preta back in the ball game here for JRU. Jump serve. And great combination play here coming from Preta.
Well, leaving LaSalle with a single block. That was a good setup job.
This cool play is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now. And see, Rio, what happens when JRU is able to give their balls directly to Laurente. Napapaikot niya rin yung kanyang mga spikers. And JRU spikers are able to deliver when they get the chance to do so. No check on that last play.
Well, Ginto underneath that set. Fortunately for JRU, hindi tumama sa kamay ng blockers or even sa kamay ng defenders in the floor.
Perfect pass there by Rodriguez.
Ooh. Well, that set is a little short for Lilay Del Castillo, but with the help of the net, Del Castillo got that point for her squad.
And quickly tells Salang how high she wants that set.
Well, aside from matangkad siya, Kayla, tumatalon din siya. So you really need a perfect set for her.
Ginto ending that rally. The score is 13-9.
And this time, Ginto targeting that down the line spot. No, kanina puro siya cross court, Kayla, no, and finally tried to change things up in her attack.
Laurente to the wing, and Dayame continuing to be that spark for JRU. Gets a point off the hands of the blockers.
And really, again, just making use of the hands of the blockers.
Running attack by Provido. Laurente to Dayame again. Ginto with the drop. Laurente was there. Another drop here by JRU. So free ball here for the Lady Bombers. Salang sets up Santos. Free ball here for LaSalle, although back row player steps on the line there. So an attack error coming from JRU.
That was an illegal attack for JRU.
Yes, kitang-kita sa replay. That was Preta, if I'm not mistaken. LaSalle with a 4-point lead. Definitely JRU not giving LaSalle an easy time in this match. Nakakalamang din ang Lasal. Pero nahabol rin ng Lady Bombers yung scores. And we saw that in the first and second set.
Oh, wow. Good effort.
Good effort there by JRU's libero. Laurente to Deyala. Someone touched the net there. I believe that was Provido. So free point here for JRU.
You know what I love in that last rally, Kayla, is that ito yung ni-reverse set ni Laurente. Yung set niya, kaya medyo naguluhan itong blockers ng Lasal. Maybe cost Amy Provido to commit that net touch violation.
Good receive there by Rodriguez. Too low of a set for Provido.
Ooh.
I believe she touched the net. Again. So substitution here for Lasal. Jules Tolentino back in the ball game for Miley Salang, who did a great job actually in that second and third set. Good pass there by Rodriguez. Tolentino back set to Santos. Laurente chooses Dayame. And no spin on that last hit by Cherry.
Underneath that ball, talking about Cherry Dayame in that last sequence.
Amor Ginto with 8 points already in this match. Stepping up for Lasal. Laurente to Deyala. Good block there by Demain. Tolentino to Demain again.
Oh, wow.
And Demain just breaking down that block.
That was a perfect set coming from Tolentino and Demain, just making use of the hands of the blockers. Second technical timeout, 12-16.
With Smart Postpaid, enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
Back from that second technical timeout, Lasal with a 4-point lead in the third set. 16-12 is our score. Short serve there. Tolentino to Santos. Good defense by Laurente. Ball still alive. Good chase by Lasal. Drop ball.
Oh, wow.
Good decision making here coming from Dayame. This cool play is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now.
I was going to say the same thing, Kayla, yung decision making ni Dayame. She knew the defenders of Lasal, galing sila dun sa likod, humabol sila ng bola. So hindi pa sila naka-establish ng defense. A wise move from her.
Laurente sets up Deyala. Rodriguez to Demain, underhand set. Good rally here so far in this last few sequences, Rhea. Good setup by Laurente. Although, kulang sa spin. That's coming from Shanine Preta on the wing.
Preta was trying to avoid the blockers in Lasal. Unfortunately, too much muscle in that last sequence.
Just needed that flick of the wrist But that was a good setup by Laurente.
Yep.
This time, Laurente to Silverio. Laurente doing a good job in distributing that ball.
Well, we haven't heard much from the middle attackers of JRU, and what a time for Laurente to actually set up a middle attack in that last play.
Good block there by JRU on Del Castillo's hit. Although another attack error committed by JRU.
No, those errors will definitely not help itong JRU now that Salle is up at 4.
Back row attack by JRU. Del Castillo had to adjust to that set.
Oh, wow.
And you can see how aggressive and how quick Del Castillo is.
And really taking advantage of her time in the front row. Well, you love it if you have a middle blocker as aggressive as Del Castillo in your team.
And you can see how quick she is to react.
Right.
Coming off a block and then siya din yung
Yes.
magtatapos sa sequence na yon. And that forces Coach Mia to call a timeout.
Hindi tayo pwede tumigil. Okay? Hindi tayo pwede tumigil manood ng bola, angguluhan yung spikers, hanggang hindi tapos yung set. Okay? Hindi pwede isa, tas tigil. Isa, tigil. Hindi, tuloy-tuloy tayo. Okay?
That huddle was powered by Smart 5G.
Simple instructions from Coach Mia in that last timeout, reminding the girls na wag silang tumigil, instead to go for an attempt in every opportunity. And also parang basic lang yung mga reminders ni Coach Mia to actually go back to the basics, na tapatan lang yung attackers or even yung mga serves ng Salle.
De Jesus sets up Dimain. And once again, breaking down that block.
There was also a loose block of JRU. A double block could not contain that attack from Dimain.
Coming from an underhand set by De Jesus, although Santos commits a service error. Tolentino to Del Castillo. Good adjustment on that set. Once again, Del Castillo ending that rally and taking charge there.
And agad siyang pinabawi, talking about Del Castillo. And that time around, a better setup job for her.
Really have to commend the way she plays. You can really see na she's very aggressive in the front.
Yep.
And especially being a middle blocker, they really have to be quick. Coming from that block, straight to the attacks, and right on cue, Lilay Del Castillo. Again, no blockers to be found on the side of JRU. This spike is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now.
Well, you know what, Kayla, if you're going up against a team like Salle, it's really crucial if you give up a free ball, especially if Salle and you have the Del Castillo in front. You really have to expect her attacks.
And props as well to Tolentino for the setup job on that last few sequences with Lilay Del Castillo. That puts DLSU at match point. Jump serve here. Laurente to Dayame. Free ball given up by Salle. Diala from the back. De Jesus. Casareno tries to save a set point. And JRU saves one because of that error. A double contact called on Ginto.
No room for error here para sa JRU.
Hazareno, veteran in the Lady Bomber squad. And that does it for this match. Ginto ends the third set with an attack from the wing.
And finally, Salle sweeping Pool C here in the preliminary rounds, proceeds to the next round. And what a way to actually end this match.
Yeah, congratulations to the girls in green and white, but props still to the JRU Lady Bombers for putting up a fight here and not giving LaSalle an easy task to win this match. So LaSalle still undefeated in the tournament. Final score is 25-18, 25-20, 25-16, all in favor of De La Salle University.
There's nothing like winning the game. For great times, great memories.
There's nothing like Shakey's.
With Smart Postpaid, enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
And that is our campaign for next year.
Approved! Shakey's, Shakey's, Shakey's!
Deliver tayo!
Happy? Get super happy delivery with Shakey's Super App. Free delivery. Exclusive deals. If it's late, it's free. Get super happy delivery with Shakey's Super App.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Powerall. All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
All in favor of the De La Salle Lady Spikers, winning that one in 3 straight sets. Well, this MVP of the match is brought to you by Shakey's. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojos now. Rhea, who is our best player of the game?
Well, we have no other than Jean Sureño, who scored 10 points in this match, built on 6 aces, wow, with 4 attacks.
Let's now hear from our best player of the game, Jean Sureño, together with Mikey Abueg on the sidelines.
A very enthusiastic and emotional Jean Sureño is here with me. Congratulations, baby Jean. Kaninang second set, nakita namin yung heavy services mo nga and service aces. What was going through your mind during that time?
Siyempre, lalo na yung mga bata yung mga kasama ko. Siyempre, tulungan kami inside the court. Pasok lang talaga service, no error. Kasi dapat na-maintain namin yung kung ano yung mga ginawa namin sa training talaga. And dapat consistent talaga sa service.
Ngayon naman, you wouldn't have done this without your teammates who continuously hype you up kanina. Paano ba sila nakatulong sa'yo inside the court?
Nakakatulong sa inside the court kasi dinigel nila ako, cheer up nila ako inside the court, tinutulungan nila ako. Especially nasa labas yung mga teammates ko, narinig ko sila na ninuboost nila yung confidence ko.
Ngayon, I'm sure the whole Lasallian community is proud of you. It's your time to greet them.
Hi to the Lasallian community, for the supporters, and kay Coach Shamil po. Hi, Coach. Also, for my family, nandyan sila Mama, Papa, and Ate Shi, Ate Mai, Tito Sig Philip, and Coach Jerry. Ayun.
Congratulations.
So my Lolo Efren, and Ramirez and Serena family.
Congratulations once again, Baby Jean. And with that, meron kang gifts from Shakey's. Congratulations to you and to the whole Lasallian team. Now back to you guys.
Thank you, Mikey, and congratulations again to the LaSalle Lady Spikers and our best player, Baby Jean Soreño, who was actually the game changer here in this match. But let's now check out our Smart Powered Up plays presented by Smart. Get the most affordable Smart 5G phone for just 5,450 pesos. Unang set, Rhea, we saw quite a slow start from LaSalle and JRU with fast tempo plays here, and of course Laurente with good ball distribution. Although LaSalle was able to also take that set because of their 5-0 service aces, which has always been their strong suit. Moving on to set number 2.
Well, in set number 2, LaSalle continued that momentum they got in set number 1 with Soreño. Again, raining service aces in that set. And although a better showing from LaSalle, unfortunately for JRU, they were not able to contain yung momentum na nakuha nila in set number 1. But here in set number 3, we saw how LaSalle continued to dominate their attacks, and again, Jean Soreño, who contributed points there, although a better showing from JRU compared to that of set number 2. Unfortunately, the attacks of LaSalle was just too much on the side of the Lady Bombers.
Well, for LaSalle, we saw great output and showing from Dimain, and of course, Lilay del Castillo leading the charge there. But LaSalle too strong for JRU in this match. 25-18, 25-20, and 25-16 is the final score. As we take a look at some match numbers here between the two squads.
Well, you can really see the discrepancy in terms of attack points. In this match, we have 42 attack points from LaSalle compared to only 25 points of JRU, 3 blocks of LaSalle, 0 from JRU. But what's remarkable, Kayla, is the 10 aces of DLSU, 6 of which came from our MVP, Jean Soreño, compared to 3 service aces of JRU. So really, it's the discrepancy of numbers here that paved the way for LaSalle to get their much-needed game here in this first round.
Well, up next, we have UE, the UE Lady Warriors, who will be taking on the UST Golden Tigresses. A very exciting match in just a short bit, so don't go away.